morning, everyone. Good morning to everyone who are present over here. And the topic I chose is very relevant to everyone, which is the present boom, and it's the new world of cryptocurrency.
Start introducing yourself and ask them, welcome to my presentation.
Myself, I'm Trineni from CSE-B, and good morning to everyone. And the topic I chose is the new world of cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is present on boom, and it's literally becoming a part of our lives day by day. Many billionaires are investing their money in cryptocurrency. And what is cryptocurrency? First of all, cryptocurrency is an asset which is in exchange of money, which is particularly very expensive. Yet, it's the cryptocurrency is the asset that can be exchanged in place of flat currency. There are many advantages of cryptocurrency. They are untraceable, they are cheap, and they are easily portable from one person to another person. Ease of use and highly portable, untraceable, transparent, and neutral. Fewer risks of merchants, and there are no mediators. The money is directly from one person to transfer from one person to other person through the bitcoins to the cryptocurrency. The best example of cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. Decentralized nature, active involvement of users, and fewer risks of merchants are the best advantages of cryptocurrency. As everything has its pros and cons, there are many risks using cryptocurrency, and one of them is hackers. Hackers are mostly concentrated on sophisticated cryptocurrencies so that they can settle as soon as possible, and fewer protection. If we handle our cryptocurrencies to some other people, we may not get the credit back if there's any problem with the cryptocurrency. Scams, there are many scams, there are many fake cryptocurrencies out there, so be cautious while taking a better one. And there are different types of cryptocurrencies. Some are Bitcoin, Feathercoin, Megacoin, and many other over the screen. And the best example of cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. It is both a cryptocurrency and electronic payment system. It is invented by Satoshi Nakamoto in 2008. It is a peer-to-peer system, and presently the one Bitcoin is approximately equal to $1,258.48, and its value varies from day to day. Conclusion, and the conclusion is cryptocurrency is an impressive technique, but we cannot assure that it can completely replace the flat currencies. Yet it's a better choice for the future generation. Thank you. Any questions regarding cryptocurrency?
What are the types of cryptocurrencies?
There are different types of cryptocurrencies. Some are Bitcoin, Dogecoin, Feathercoin, Megacoin.
Range of Bitcoin.
It ranges from 11.3 million to 12.48 million.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ma'am, we want your observations first, then we'll go with the student observations.
Okay, my observations are that you were just reading from the screen, first of all. It is not very interactive. I appreciate that you came forward. You were the first person to speak. And also, while giving your presentations, you need not say, this is my conclusion, the conclusion of this presentation. No.
I have observed something in you which is very important for the presentation is you were just kept on throwing out the whole dump. You have good knowledge on that topic. Maybe you have researched more on it. You have good knowledge on it, and you have dumped out. That's it. We want you to present it out, not to speak it out. Okay? And you are the one who told me the difference between presenting and speaking, and you spoke now. That is the only thing I wanted you to change. Any other observations from any other friends of your? No?
Her voice modulation is very nice.
A positive observation.
Her voice modulation is very nice.
Speak out, please.
Her voice modulation is very nice.
Is it monotonous or is it like interactive?
It is interactive and nice.
Thank you.
Thank you. Virani.
And students, I want you to behave little properly because we are seen by many. Next presentation, please.
Hi everyone, this is K. Harshini. Hi everyone, this is K. Harshini. Today I am here to present about my topic, that is today's electronic gadgets are tomorrow's e-waste. First of all, I want to talk about what is e-waste. Electronic waste, e-waste, it is also called as waste electrical and electronic components that are present. First of all, what is e-waste is that are unwanted waste that is present in our environment. The most common examples of e-waste are DVD players, televisions, laptops, gadgets, etc. I want to talk about the sources of e-waste. Uh,
Sorry for the inconvenience. Please start from this. Switch on microphone. Keep it close to your mouth. Say hello.
Hello. Hello everyone, this is K. Harshini from CSE-B. Today my topic is today's environment gadgets are tomorrow waste. First of all, I want to talk about what is e-waste. E-waste or electronic waste, it is also called as waste, electrical and electronic gadgets that are present around us. The most common examples of e-waste are DVD players, laptops, unwanted computers, etc. Next, coming to the sources of e-waste. What are the main sources of e-waste are from? They are from the IT companies, the unwanted waste from IT companies, from large household appliances, small household appliances, from the toys and sports, from computer parts, etc. There comes the graph in which Mumbai is the highest for producing e-waste. with 19.8%. Our India contributes 2 million tons per year. It is we are in a very worse situation. The land becomes very toxic. This is the environment first before the electronic gadgets, but now it has destroyed a lot. For that, what we can do is the main process. We can handle e-waste in scientific manner, proper disposal of all the components, and we can find a repair guide if we want. The main motto is we can reduce, reuse, and recycle to get a happy environment. And thank you. Any questions?
Any questions? Any questions? And any observe? Anybody? How did she perform, Harshini? I need constructive feedback, please. Not very nice, excellent.
Kiran, come tell your observations on her presentation. What did she miss?
Thank you.
Maintain some decency here.
Yes, I really agree with her presentation that today's computers are tomorrow's e-waste. The unwanted computers and unused computers are tomorrow's waste. Yes.
Yes, you agree with her, but what is your observation on her PPT? I mean, on her presentation? Suresh, get out of this call. And the person next to you. Who is the person back here?
Did she grab the attention of the audience? Her body language?
Up to some extent.
Tell her
That you should tell her.
Okay.
Who is that? Ajit. Ajit, please come here.
Hi everyone, this is Hi everyone, this is Navyasri from CSE-B. Today I am here to present presentation about another world within sight, which is none other than virtual reality. Virtual reality is nothing but a computer generated environment in which the scenes and objects are not real, but you feel that they are real. Uh, there are two types of virtual reality: fully immersive virtual reality and non-immersive virtual reality. Fully immersive virtual reality is nothing but you get a complete set of virtual reality in which you have an headsets, glasses, and all. Uh, they all give you a fully immersive world environment in which you are fully immersed to see the world that you want to see. And this is the best example for virtual reality. In this picture, the woman is the only alive one, and the younger girl whom you see is not the one who is alive. She is from a 3D technology. Uh, and she had been dead 2 years ago, and by through this virtual reality, the scientists have connected the mother to the daughter after the 2 years, even after her death. It happened in South Korea. The applications of immersive virtual reality is uh, we use them while education, gaming, and education feel like while you perform an operation, then you can make a practicals through this, in which, like, for example, if you take a field of medical, while you practically do the laboratory, it may cost a lot, but it may cause harm to the patients. But when you do it virtually, you will understand better, but there will not be any harm to the patient. Non-immersive virtual reality. Non-immersive virtual reality is something that you get connected to the virtual world, but you are not fully immersed in it. For example, if we take a computer game, the character moves as we move, but but the visuals and the other things are not that much immersive. Hardware systems involved in this virtual reality are headsets, gloves, tracking, and other the software that is involved in the virtual tracking is 2D graphics, 3D graphics, and digital sounding, and other. Thank you. Any questions?
You really did well this presentation. Sir, you really did well this presentation, and I observe you're hesitating. You hesitating on something, telling some points of detail. Thank you. Thank you. I'll not repeat it again.
No questions for her? Oh, come forward. He has a question for you.
What are the elements for virtual reality?
What kind of element? Software or hardware?
It means 3D projection.
Why should I say? Why does she say? What are the elements of virtual reality? Is it on live?
Yes.
Okay, after live I'll tell you. When a question is asked, it should be, hello, come here. Come here. You know about it, right? why are you asking her to get herself tested? That is one point. Next one is you are like almost a boss asking, what is virtual reality? What are the types of virtual reality? It is not expected in the real time presentation. Tomorrow you are expected to go to an IIT. In an IIT Bombay, you might have some conference where you are expected to give a presentation. While you are giving, you may have plethora of opportunity from several corners of this nation. They would have performed or participated there. They don't ask you questions like this, some basic questions. And was it a question or an advice? You were saying, you were acknowledging, thank you, I cannot repeat.
Nice.
Uh-huh. Right? Thanks for your advice. And what all that you did not do, what all that you are supposed to do, you can present it also. So asking question has a separate format. Maybe in your booklet, do you find some information about asking questions? Did you? Array, you have your manual book. Do you have it?
Sir.
Did ma'am read for you? Bring one manual book. Anandi, you go and get. Yep. That is one book this fellow is bringing. Go to page number 36.
Hi, I'm Rasuna and I'm here to give PPT presentation on how drugs are affecting teenagers.
Okay. Shall we have a break there? Look at what is Prasunna doing. Did she do something what her presentation demands in her introduction?
She stood erect, sir.
Yeah, she stood erect.
She
Can you put a little now?
she
Little here?
greeted the audience.
She is interacting with the audience. How?
She said hi.
She said hi. Are all the audience got connected to her hi? Okay. Next.
She didn't smile.
Very good. Come back now. You restart your presentation.
Hi, I'm Krasuna and I am here to give PPT presentation on how drugs are affecting teenagers. And drugs have a huge effect on teenagers mainly because 15 years below are taking drugs, and they are taking drugs mainly because of they are curious about it, and once their friends take it, they are easily attracted to it. And mainly with people and mainly teenagers get easily attracted to the one that they shouldn't do. If our mother says eat, will not eat. But if she says not to eat, will eat. In the same way, when society says not to take drugs, they are curious about it and they want to take it. And before knowing what are the main effects, we'll let know and why teenagers are addicted to drugs. They are mainly addicted to drugs to relieve stress. Teenagers have main problem about academic stress, and
Let's stop it here. Are you guiding us to relieve from the stress one should have drugs? So, what is missing in her presentation right now? Her intention is something. Her idea of delivery of the presentation is something. Something else is presented. Do you agree? Do you notice it? ఎందుకయ్యా నువ్వు మధ్యలో వెళ్తావు వస్తావు ఎందుకు మమ్మల్ని డిస్టర్బ్ చేస్తావు దానికి మళ్ళీ ఆ మేడం పర్మిషన్ ఒకటి మేమేమో చూస్తా కూర్చోవాలి అని అనుకోవచ్చా ఇలాంటి ట్రబుల్ మేకర్ ని రైట్ కమ్ బ్యాక్ నౌ in the presentation what are all the other areas that she has done in her presentation? Read it out.
She introduced herself, sir.
Very good.
And she
Claps to this fellow. She introduced well, she said hi well, and she also has smiled at presentation. Was the introduction fine?
it was she did introduce the topic. She did
What
talk
is that
about
written
the-
there?
Introducing the topic.
Those who are talking behind will have your own suite. Understand?
Introducing the topic, sir. She did introduce the topic.
Okay.
She talked about drugs.
Mhm.
And she presented the purpose of her talk. I mean, the students are getting addicted for drugs. She did introduce the topic. And the points you're going to deal with, that she is going to.
Okay. In the points to deal with, what is the advice written there in the book?
No advice was given. They just gave, present the purpose of your talk and the points you're going to deal with.
What is it?
Repeat again. Present the purpose of your talk and the points you're going to deal with.
Did she present the purpose of the talk? Do you notice it? మిమ్మల్ని రా మాట్లాడుకుంటున్న వాళ్ళని వెనకాల మాట్లాడుకుంటున్న వాళ్ళని డిడ్ షీ ప్రెజెంట్ ద పర్పస్ ఏంటి పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ ద టాక్ అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ ద పర్పస్ ఆఫ్ ద టాక్ వై ఆర్ యూ ప్రెజెంటింగ్ ఇట్ నౌ సార్ మన ఎందుకు ఇంపార్టెన్స్ ఆఫ్ డ్రగ్స్ సార్ అవేర్నెస్ ఆన్ ద డ్రగ్స్ అది పర్పసా ఎవడు అడిగాడు మిమ్మల్ని పర్పస్ అదా వాట్ ఈస్ ద పర్పస్ ఈ రోజైనా ఇదేనా యాంటీ టొబాకో డేయా లేకపోతే యాంటీ డ్రగ్ అవేర్నెస్ వీకా
sir, no, sir. As a students, we need to know about.
యు ఆర్ సపోజ్ టు నో అబౌట్ మెనీ నీడ్స్ డోంట్ లాఫ్ అండ్ స్మైల్ ఇంకొకసారి మిమ్మల్ని చూస్తే మీ మొత్తాన్ని ఇక్కడ కింద పెట్టి తంతని చెప్తున్నా ఆల్ బాయ్స్ ని కొన్ని విషయాలు మనం నేర్చుకుంటున్నప్పుడు చాలా సిన్సియరిటీ కావాలి ప్రతిదానికి నవ్వులు మధ్య purpose.
usage of drugs is increasing, sir.
Dynamics of presentation we are planning here. మీ మైండ్ ఎప్పుడు ఎక్కడ ఆలోచిస్తుందో తెలుసా? లేటరల్ థింకింగ్ లేదు మీ దగ్గర. యు ఆర్ థింకింగ్ ఆన్ ఓన్లీ వన్ డైరెక్షన్. డ్రగ్స్ నేను ప్రెజెంటేషన్ ప్రిపేర్ చేశాను. ఐ వాంటెడ్ టు టాక్ అబౌట్ డ్రగ్స్. Purpose of this presentation. What is the purpose of this presentation? To improve communication. It is generic answer. In this lab, we are organizing presentations to learn the techniques of presentations. Is that the purpose or not? Yes. Would you love to agree with me?
Yes.
That purpose you can highlight. I so and so would like to talk about drugs or awareness on drugs or misuse of youth's freedom in the name of drug addicts. The purpose that I have taken it in order to see one side how good I am as a presenter. Wanted to test myself through this. On the other hand, anyway, it is a needed social aware topic. I picked it up. Would you love to say that? If you say that, are you fulfilling the asked or suggested parameter of performing for the purpose? Does she say? Does she say? Some other fellow. Does she say? Did you present? Okay. Who else have presented? Does she say the purpose? Thank God. Mari meer em chepparu? Already after that parameter you read, she said it, sir. And it is not written in detail, sir. Okay? Not like that. Do you all understand? When you wanted to give a presentation, your presentation, the purpose also plays a great role. What are the other areas?
Present the topic point by point.
Let's see whether she's going well or not. You can continue. Sorry to trouble you in the middle. This is just only a practice. This kind of a practice is needed for you. ఊరికనే మీరు మీ ప్రెజెంటేషన్ పెట్టేసి చదివి why teenagers are addicted to drugs. Many teens are experimenting with drugs just to make themselves relief from academic pressure, relief from mental position, mental problems, to explore their curiosity. Are you sure, Nana? All these are contemptible. Are you sure?
Sir, main problems are now teenagers are facing the problems, right?
Are you a drug addict?
No.
Don't smile. Don't. చెప్పాను చాలా క్లియర్గా చెప్పాను. మీరు చేయలేరు ఆమెను నేను కౌంటర్ అటాక్ చేస్తూ ఉంటే రైట్ ఆన్సర్ వస్తుందని నేను ట్రై చేస్తూ ఉంటే యు ఆర్ టేకింగ్ ఇట్ లైట్. How do you know this?
Sir, because
Remember, this kind of an attacking voice that comes in the name of a question. Are all these 3 points yours?
no, sir.
Where
There
did
are
you get
common
them?
points.
Where did you get them?
Sir, I know. Next, sir. Written.
Where is the reference over there? Write it. Otherwise, certain sentimental, delicate ideas become yours if you write like this. You are presenting point by point, but you are assuring that these are all yours if you do not refer it. Am I right? అర్థమైందా నేను ఏం చెప్పదలిచాను మీ అందరికి? ఒక్కొక్కసారి మనం ఇంటర్నెట్ లోనే చూసేస్తాను తీసుకున్నారు ఈ పాయింట్స్ ని, కానీ ఇక్కడ ఇంటర్నెట్ లో చూసినట్టు చెప్పట్లా. ఏం చెప్తున్నారు ఆమె డైరెక్ట్ గా అకాడమిక్ ప్రెషర్ కోసం యూత్ డ్రగ్స్ తీసేసుకుంటుంది. సెల్ఫ్ మెడికేటెడ్ మెంటల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కోసం, మెంటల్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ నుంచి రిలీవ్ అవడం కోసం సెల్ఫ్ మెడికేట్ చేసేసుకుంటున్నారు. ఈమె ప్రెజెంటేషన్ విన్నాక చాలా మందికి అలాంటి ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉంటే మెడిసినే డ్రగ్ అన్నట్టు అయిపోతుంది. రైట్? కానీ దీన్ని ఎలా చెప్పొచ్చు? హౌ డు యు సే? Now you can re-say it about this point. Try.
nowadays parents are doing jobs and they are not taking proper care of their children.
Again, dangerous remarks. What is your father?
Employees,
Is he taking care of you?
Yes,
No,
sir.
thank God. Everything when you are going to talk in the presentation that reflect your presentation style. Don't feel bad. రే వర్రీ అయిపోతున్నావా నేను చెప్పనా నేను నీ దగ్గరికి వస్తా మన ఇద్దరం కలిసి చేద్దాం. The same slide, if I have to really present, I can present like this. As we all know, youth are trapped into drug mafia. It is well said in one of the references that I have seen. I may not really present it here, but I have learned from one of the right sources that the youth were unexpectedly misguided in understanding a solution for their pressure is this kind of unimaginable, unacceptable drug that one feels. Not only that, even when a little problem that appears, I read it in the source that I have collected from the ocean of internet. I read that the youth are well connected to these kind of bad practices because they are in an impression that their pressure can come out because of these kinds of practices. They feel that they can come out of this pressure only through these kind of practices. Did I say? Did I directly say? Anybody stopped me? Nowadays parents have no time. That's very dangerous remark because you did not experience it. Am I right or not? Whatever parents that you know, your parents are well known to you. You are at a right comfort zone. You can easily start from your own examples. Do you understand? References ఇవ్వండి మీరు ఎక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకున్నారో ఆ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ ఇవ్వండి ఆ స్లైడ్ ఎక్కడి నుంచి తీసుకున్నారో there's nothing wrong. Never ever try to plagiarize the content. Never ever try to take somebody's ownership is yours. Understood, Nana? Right. When did you see? Where did you see? On what site that you have seen? Please write it down here under that slide, somewhere at the end of the slide. Okay, you can put your resource. Then you can mention. This is what I have read at one place. I am about to say this one. Chapachalaga? Right? Thank God. That is presentation, Anna. Make ఏది వస్తే అది మాట్లాడేస్తే presentation అవ్వకూడదు. Okay, that kind of a practice is needed. Is it time already?
Yes.